What up, boys? It's Gaz, and welcome to another Warframe video. So, we have a new Prime mod here. It's actually going to be another elemental mod for shotguns, going in combination with our previous elemental mod for shotguns. It's Prime Charge Shell. We've got Prime Chilling Grasp right here. It's so new, it's not even linkable in-game yet, guys. I guess I didn't want people to figure out what it was before it came out. So, before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button and comment down below how you feel about this mod, because I'm going to probably just tear it apart a little bit, just going to be honest here, because it is not as useful as it should be, unfortunately, I feel like we could have gotten much better here, as per usual, with new things added to this game. Also, if you want to hit up the live streams, we've got a link on the screen right now for the live stream channel. Alright, so the new mod is called Prime Chilling Grasp. And just like I said, we have the electric version as well already for shotguns. We have Prime Chilling Grasp right here giving 165% cold damage. And then we have Charged Shell right here, 165% electric damage. You would think, well, that's a lot of elemental damage for a shotgun. That must make it really good. Unfortunately, it does not. Now, there's a lot of reasons why I don't think this mod is very good. One of which being, you would think, oh, let's combine these both together, get crazy high damage. The combination of electric and cold makes magnetic damage. Not exactly a top-tier elemental combination currently. And the fact that is a D polarity mod, which is not a very common mod polarity, as you'll see right here. That's how many D polarity mods we have compared to V polarity. You have to actually scroll to see all of those ones. And then dash polarity, similar amount as well. So they just don't have a lot of D polarity mods. That means that if you even want to try it out on a fully maxed out build, a lot of time you'll need to forma the build to actually fit this on in the first place. So that's another problem with it. And the best combinations you can really get with this thing is corrosive cold, viral heat. But like I said, since there's so much ice damage on here, it kind of makes it so your viral is stacked really high up. And since there's no 4 times multiplier on impact, puncture, and slash like there used to be back in the day, you're proccing too much viral, which is kind of hilarious, isn't it? You're proccing too much viral. And it makes it where you're actually not getting the other types of procs you'd like to get instead. So with this much viral damage, we have 349 viral damage and 59 heat. You're going to basically be seeing no heat at all. And you want to actually get some heat procs in there. So let's actually reduce that down a little bit. Because the way I look at it is you want 10 stacks of viral, and then everything else after that should be something else. Because viral does not stack up over 10 times. Keeping it at 10 is fine, but after 10 viral procs, you want to have heat procs afterwards. So let's just use this Riven comb, Kuva comb built a toxin roll and show how it goes with this new mod. So as you see right there, once it gets to 10 viral, it's doing nothing. After that point, we want to get those heat procs or slash procs stacked up. So overstacking your viral is bad, actually, and that's something that this mod will definitely make you do. Let's buff up ourselves up a little bit here with Garuda's abilities. And as you can see, I mean, it's tearing through these Exo Goose Strike officers pretty well, but this is a Kuva comb after all. Viral is not really going to be your best bet there. Corrosive is going to be your best bet against those guys. So let's show a corrosive build without this mod. So we'll be using just Prime Charge Shell. It's a very similar build, not exactly the same to be fair, but they're very similar builds here. Now we're going with corrosive and lots of heat. As you can see, corrosive also, you don't want to go above 10 stacks of corrosive here. As far as mods that I think this Prime Chilling Grasp will be good on, it's going to mostly be okay, well, let's put good in quotations first off. It will be okay on crit shotguns because it gives you so much more additional ice damage. Something that's Hunter Munitions focused, potentially could have a really big increase to initial damage with Prime Chilling Grasp. We'll actually show that in the Corinth Prime. Also the Exorgist. The Exorgist has hilariously high base damage. And when you jam on both the primed elemental mods on the Exorgist, you get over 100,000 damage if you have a Riven and all that. So here's the Exorgist right here. This is not the full damage setup. Let's see if I have that sticking around here. I think I ended up taking it off just because it wasn't worth it. But let's just show where we stick it on here. Let's take off Seeking Fury. This is not going to be exactly the build you want to see here, but let's just show how it would work. Let's take off, I guess, this too. So, wow, we don't have enough space for that either. Let's just fit that right there. 91,000. I'm sure you can imagine if you had some more mods on here, it would be over 100,000, guys. So, yeah, 91,000. As you can see, it's also corrosive and blast. That big problem, like I said, is the ice damage, making it some combinations you are not very enticing, honestly. This mod probably should have just been Prime Blunderbuss, honestly. If this mod is Prime Blunderbuss, think of how much better this conversation would be right now. We'd be talking about, oh man, Prime Blunderbuss is finally here. Crit shotguns have a lot more consistency. This is awesome. Instead, it's like, well, this mod actually might be a bad thing in some situations, where it's making your viral way higher than you actually want it to be, or making it a elemental combination that's awkward. So let's show a 100 munitions weapon here with the Corinth Prime. Now keep in mind, I'm not showing you completely full builds, as it is just a pain in the butt to fit this mod on here. Let's see if I made a setup here. Here we go. Prime Chilling Grasp on this viral heat hunter munitions setup here. I could not fit my Riven on there, and the only reason I actually have a full build on here is because there was a D polarity for my D polarity Riven. So here's how it's going to be. We will also do some alt fire shots just to show how the extra ice is going to make it so the viral is weighted higher for a status effect there. Because the Corinth Prime is usually not going to be like mega stacking viral. But, you know, it is able to one-shot these guys with a headshot if everything stacks up the way we want it to. So as you see, that also could happen. If you get unlucky, you will not get any Hunter Munitions procs. And that is basically how it is right there. Decent damage. Detonate the grenade. Dealing some okay damage. And there you go. That's going to be a big chunk of extra damage there from that ice, making it so the viral is weighted highest. And just the elemental damage in general is making you having a bigger Hunter Munitions proc, just because it's just a bigger damage number in the first place. So as you can see right here, it's not really looking too great, although this is not with a Riven, to be fair. So overall, guys, I'd say it's not worth, the mod's not worth getting. The mod's not worth maxing out. And the fact that you need to basically format your build specifically to even fit it on just makes it feel even worse. So I would not really recommend it. But if you do want to maybe just get the biggest elemental damage number possible, like the extra just can go over 100,000 easily. Let's just quickly make a build like that so I can show you what I'm talking about here. So let's just let's get rid of, let's make this new build right here. Oh, and another big thing as well, before we get into it. Chilling Reload is probably just a better mod than this. Yeah, you get less ice damage. Like, you're getting like 100% less ice damage, but it gives you reload speed for shotguns. A very highly valuable stat for shotguns is reload speed. So that is something you should definitely keep in mind. I would say run Chilling Reload over Prime Chilling Grasp ever. Like, ever. Or there's no Prime Chilling Reload. Run normal Chilling Reload over Prime Chilling Grasp ever, guys. It's not really comparable as far as I'm concerned. So let's look at this full build right here. 113,000 with gas and magnetic. Let's spawn in some heavy, let's spawn in some corpus, actually. With 100,000 plus damage. Like, you might have a multi-shot and toxin Riven, which is partially why the damage number is relatively high. Also, the, whatever it's called, the Corpus Railjack update should be coming out today on PC. So for videos, expectations this week, guys. Expect the patch notes video for the Corpus Railjack to come out tomorrow. And then expect the, maybe some like raw game. I might upload some videos this weekend, we'll have to see. I am working like 16, 17 hours this weekend, so it might be a little bit rough, but I will definitely try to get them out on Monday at the latest. Or some videos out on Monday at the latest. And as you can see right here, I mean, this is a bunch of damage, but when everything is, like, the multipliers are all said and done, like, this build will be doing basically 0 damage to an armored target. So, I don't, maybe you'll like Prime Chilling Grasp. I almost said Prime Chilling Reload. I really wish it was Prime Chilling Reload, or Prime Blunderbuss, honestly. The crit consistency you'd get out of Prime Blunderbuss would be so nice on something like maybe the Corinth Prime. And like I said, weighting it so the viral is so high is why it's not even like worth considering on something like the Phantasma, something like the Convetrix, something like the Phage. It's not even worth considering, guys. It's really not. As you can see right here, the build that is very min-maxed for DPS here has heat as the highest weighted element, with corrosive and rad being lower. We've also got a viral one, I believe, right here. This is going to be evenly distributed between viral and heat, but I still think you should just, you don't want the viral to be higher than the heat, because it's just going to mess up your procs in the long run. So hopefully you found this, that makes sense to you guys. Hopefully this video was helpful. As you can see right here, like, we have the 10, that was pretty good. We have the 10 viral procs. We don't need any more viral there. We only need heat, and that's why you can get those crazy heat procs stacked up, like in that little clip right there. So, wow. Okay, nice. I will see you guys next time. See you for lots of Corpus Railjack videos coming out very soon. Hopefully the videos from the last couple of months talking about anti-Corpus technology will be helpful to you. And yeah, I will see you next time, guys. Thank you very much for the support, and take it easy. Peace.